If you're over 40, some of your daily habits might be aging you faster than you think. And the scary part, most people do them every single day without ever questioning them. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to stop and what to replace it with. But first, let's understand something important. After 40, your body doesn't just change on the outside, it changes at the cellular level. It changes in ways you can't always see in the mirror. Your metabolism slows down, your hormones shift, your recovery becomes weaker, and the damage from bad habits starts to compound. So habits that once seemed completely harmless can now silently accelerate aging. And you could go years without ever connecting the dots. Years of feeling tired, stiff, and older than you should. Let's start with the first one, and this one might genuinely surprise you. Habit 1. Sitting too much. Sitting for long hours is one of the fastest ways to age your body. And here's the thing most people don't realize. They don't see sitting as a problem because sitting feels comfortable, sitting feels safe, sitting feels like rest. But for your body, it's a very different story. When you sit for extended periods, your blood flow slows down, your hip flexors tighten, your glutes stop activating, and your posture begins to collapse forward. It slows circulation, weakens muscles, and even affects brain function. Studies show that prolonged sitting is linked to increased inflammation, poor metabolism, and faster biological aging. Researchers have actually called sitting the new smoking, not because it's exactly the same, but because the long-term damage is just as silent, just as consistent, just as easy to ignore until it's too late. And here's the part that shocks most people. Even if you exercise regularly, too much sitting can cancel out those benefits entirely. Think about that for a second. You could spend an hour at the gym, but if you then sit for 8 hours at a desk, you're giving back most of what you earned. So, what can you do? Stand up, stretch, walk every 30 to 60 minutes. You can even set a small alarm. Just 2 minutes. Get up, move around a little, walk to the kitchen, walk to the window. It doesn't have to be a workout, it just has to be movement, because movement is anti-aging medicine, and it's completely free. Habit 2. Poor sleep. Sleep is not just rest, it's repair. After 40, your body depends on sleep to rebuild cells, balance hormones, and protect your brain. During deep sleep, your brain actually flushes out toxic waste products. Products that, when they build up, are linked to cognitive decline, to memory loss, to feeling mentally slow. But poor sleep accelerates aging fast. You may have already noticed it. More wrinkles, lower energy, mental fog that just won't lift. And here's the problem most people miss. They blame everything else. They blame stress, they blame age, they blame their diet. But the real issue is what's happening or not happening at night. When you don't get enough quality sleep, your cortisol rises, your hunger hormones go out of balance, your body holds on to fat, and your skin loses its ability to regenerate properly. One bad night affects your mood. One bad week affects your health. One bad year starts to show on your face. So what's the solution? Sleep 7 to 8 hours. Avoid screens before bed. Keep your room cool and dark, and keep your sleep schedule consistent. That last part is what people overlook. Staying up late on weekends disrupts your body's internal clock. It's called social jet lag, and it takes days to recover from that. Your body depends on it every single night. Habit 3. Too much sugar. Sugar doesn't just affect your weight, it ages your cells. It triggers a process called glycation, where sugar molecules attach to proteins in your body and damage them, including collagen, including elastin, the two things that keep your skin firm and youthful. And that leads to wrinkles, sagging skin. That's why some people look 10 years older than they actually are, and others look 10 years younger. The difference is often what they eat every day. And here's the thing about sugar. Most of it sneaks in without you noticing. Salad dressings, bread, sauces, flavored yogurts, packaged foods that look perfectly healthy but are loaded with hidden sugar. Once you start reading labels, you'll be shocked by how much sugar is almost everywhere. So what should you do? Reduce processed sugar, especially the hidden kind. Focus on whole foods, vegetables, lean proteins, healthy fats, and make better daily choices. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to give up everything you enjoy. Just start being more intentional, because small reductions add up to real results. Habit 4. Chronic stress. Chronic stress is one of the most powerful aging factors and one of the most underestimated. When your body is constantly stressed, your cortisol stays elevated, your immune system weakens, your gut health suffers, and your body breaks down faster. And it's not just mental. Stress shows up physically, on your face, your energy, your health, in your joints, in your digestion, in your sleep. There's even a term for it, toxic stress load. The idea that when stress is chronic and unrelieved, it doesn't just wear you down emotionally. It literally accelerates the aging of your cells. Scientists have measured this. Chronic stress shortens telomeres, the protective caps on your DNA. Shorter telomeres mean faster aging at the biological level. Here's the thing about modern life. Many people live in a chronic state of stress and just accept it as normal. Always feeling busy, always feeling anxious, always feeling like you're barely keeping up. That's not just how life is. That's your body's alarm system going off. And if it never stops, something needs to change. So what can you do? Take daily walks. Even 20 minutes makes a difference. Practice simple breathing exercises. Try 4 counts in, hold for 4 counts out. Reduce screen time, especially in the morning and before bed, and step away from negative environments whenever you can. Small changes, consistent practice, big impact. Habit 5, not enough protein. After 40, your body naturally loses muscle mass. It's called sarcopenia, and without enough protein, that process speeds up significantly. Starting in your 40s, you can lose up to 1% of your muscle mass every year if you're not actively working against it. Your muscles shrink, your metabolism slows, your energy drops, your balance weakens, and everything from climbing stairs to carrying groceries gets harder. And here's something most people haven't considered. Protein isn't just for athletes. It's not just about looking muscular. After 40, protein is about independence. It's about staying mobile into your 60s, 70s, and beyond. It's about energy. It's about protecting your metabolism. It's about feeling strong in your own body for decades to come. Most people over 40 are not eating nearly enough protein. They fill up on carbohydrates and fats and leave protein as an afterthought. So what should you do? Add protein to every meal. Eggs, fish, lean meats, Greek yogurt, or plant-based sources like lentils, beans, and tofu if that works better for you. Aim for roughly 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, or at least close to it. Make protein a daily priority. Your future self will thank you. Habit 6. Dehydration. Water is essential for every single function in your body. Your cells need it to produce energy. Your joints need it to stay lubricated. Your kidneys need it to filter waste. Your skin needs it to stay plump and elastic. But many people over 40 are constantly dehydrated without even knowing it. And here's why it gets worse with age. Your sense of thirst actually becomes less reliable after 40. Your body stops sending strong thirst signals, so you can be significantly dehydrated and not feel particularly thirsty. This leads to dry skin, low energy, slower metabolism, headaches, and difficulty concentrating. And here's what most people completely miss. What feels like fatigue is often just dehydration. You wake up in the morning feeling sluggish. You crash in the afternoon. You reach for caffeine or food. But what you might actually need is just a glass of water. The solution is simple. Drink water consistently throughout the day, not just when you feel thirsty, because by the time your body signals thirst, you're already behind. Start your morning with a full glass of water before anything else. Keep a bottle on your desk. Drink before every meal. Stay ahead of it. Habit 7. No strength training. Cardio is important, but it's not enough on its own. After 40, strength training becomes essential, not optional, essential, because muscle supports metabolism, protects your joints, maintains bone density, and actively slows down aging. And here's something that doesn't get talked about enough. Falls in older age, fractures, loss of mobility, loss of independence. A large part of that comes from muscle loss, from bones that have become brittle, from a body that was never asked to be strong. If muscle mass isn't intentionally built and maintained, your body gets a little weaker every year, a little slower, a little more fragile, until simple tasks start to feel difficult. And that process is largely preventable. But the good news? You don't need a gym membership to start. You don't need to lift heavy. You don't need hours of your day. Just start simple. Bodyweight exercises, squats, push-ups, lunges, light weights, or resistance bands 2 to 3 times per week. That's it. That's enough to start reversing the trend. Consistency is what matters most. Not intensity, not perfection, just showing up regularly. Aging is not just about time. It's about habits. The small decisions you make every single day. The things you do before you even think about them. And the good news is, you can change them any age, right now. Even small, consistent changes can dramatically slow down the aging process. Not just how you look, but how you feel. feel, how you move, how clearly you think, how much energy you carry through your day. Maybe you're not doing everything perfectly right now. That's completely fine. But understand this. Every habit you improve sends a message to your body. And that message is, I'm still here. I'm still paying attention. I'm still investing in myself. I'm still building. Your body responds to that every single time. If you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe for more science-based health content every week. And start with just one habit today and make one small change. Because the earlier you fix these, the younger you'll feel tomorrow.